Hi, my name is Jay. Welcome to Jay&Jane Photography. You're going to witness the unboxing of the DuraPro dual USB charger with two NP-F550 or 570 batteries. So I guess what I'm gonna do is just test it anyway with the other three video lights and see which one runs out first. And I'm going to leave one of these charging to see how long it actually takes. The battery itself, it says NP-F550 / NP-F570. Okay, but what's really important to me is how many milliampere hours it can supply. It's 2600 milliampere hours, 7.2 volts each. So I got two of these in the package. They come in 3 boxes. One for the charger and one each for the batteries. As you can see, they're still charging. I started charging these with this power bank at around 9 and it's already 11:30, so they've been charging for more than 2 hours now. And while they're charging, I've finished charging the Eneloop batteries I'm going to use for this video light test. So they'll be in a race. I'm going to turn them on at around the same time and set up a time lapse so you'll see what they will do and which one runs out the fastest. So while they are still charging, I'm going to show you another interesting product from China. Okay, it's a TRRS splitter that you can use to plug 2 headsets to one device. Believe it or not, I use it for lapel mics for my camera in case I have to interview a couple at the same time and there'll be 2 lapel mics. Okay, look at this. Now being extra careful when cutting the packaging, you know. Just when you hit the wire, it's done. A little flimsy. It's really cheap, you know, less than 100. I just need one of these for a backup in case. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna show you the other video lights I'm gonna use for the test. So this is the Andoer USB 64 I showed you in the last review. Please check the card right here to see the full review. You got the Andoer USB 64 and the Ulanzi 96 LED. All batteries are in. Okay, you got the 4 black Eneloop batteries here. I got the 4 white Eneloop batteries in here. So all I have to do is wait for maybe 3 hours. If the lights here don't turn green, I'm gonna test it anyway because I don't have any more time. You see, they're still red. The manual says they will turn green once charging is complete. So I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes. By the way, the USB is quite warm, so I wouldn't leave it plugged in overnight. I'm concerned about overheating here because it's really cheap, you know. I would use a USB Type-C here because it's a common weakness of the micro USB port. The micro USB tends to heat up if there's so much current passing through it. And don't have any problem with the power bank. It has a 2 ampere port that I use now. Okay, one thing to note about this charger, this kind of charger doesn't allow you to insert bigger batteries. You cannot insert the NP-F970. So if you have one of these, this charger is not for you. The good thing is the package comes with 2 of these NP-F550 batteries. Will not have to worry about running out and not having any spare. Okay, just a recap of the features. It's called DuraPro 2 batteries NP-F550 dual USB charger. Costs 1,199 pesos. We bought it from, it says, an authorized dealer. Okay, trusted seller, whatever. Okay, NP-F550, NP-F570 replacement battery for Sony cameras, 7.2 volts, 2600 milliampere hours, lithium ion. So you can see the specifications right here already. Can't wait to use this. Still red. It's 11:43. Let's see what happens when I unplug it and plug it back in. Is it gonna change? Maybe it's just a little confused. I think I saw it turn green. See what happens when I unplug it and plug it back in here. Okay, I unplugged it. Now plug it back in. Okay, they turned green for a moment, so at least I do know that these lights are capable of turning green. So without any further ado, I'm gonna show you the time lapse of the test and see which one runs out first. Okay, before we finish the video, please comment below what you guessed will last longer. Okay, the USB 64 from Andoer, which has 4 AA, which has a capacity of 1900 milliampere hours. The black ones, it consumes more power than the other one. So I put here the black ones. Capacity is 2450 milliampere hours. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Is anything going to break? Is anything going to overheat? We will find out. If it doesn't fit, this whole review is ruined. Useless footage. Okay, now I can test the battery. Okay, it's turned off anyway. Lower the power, turn it on. Okay, what's happening? Whoa, not turning on. What's going on? Bear with me. Still trying to get it locked with one hand. Let's see. Okay. Now we're talking. Did you hear that snap? I can't take it out now. Okay, not working. Turn on. Test. Nope. Not turning on. We got 8 volts. Both batteries are okay. So, guess there's a problem with the video light. So this is quite unexpected, guys. Dismantling the video light. See what's wrong with it. Doesn't even come with a warranty, so I'm gonna have to deal with this. Okay.
A few moments later.
So it's like, if you don't know how to fix it, don't buy it. I'm gonna have to say it. So instead of returning it to the seller, I'm going to find a way to tap the power from the battery to the LED bulbs or to the circuit board somehow. This is really scary. Oh. So the battery is attached. I'm getting voltage, so it's not a connectivity issue. It's only working on AC power, guys. Too bad, I got the batteries too late. So I have to append to the review I made last week. You decide for yourself, you still want to buy it. Okay, it doesn't connect the power from the battery to the circuit board. Although the physical connections are there, the circuit board doesn't take it. This is something I don't do every day, although I'm into electronics too. I just need to figure out the polarity of the power connector and tap the battery directly and make sure not to use the AC power and battery at the same time, otherwise a 12 volt coming from the AC adapter will ruin the battery, overcharge it. So I'm planning to use a diode, but it might reduce the power significantly. It's gonna be a little bit more complicated to assemble. I'm running out of time here, so I'm gonna have to tap it directly and just remember not to use both at the same time, or just charge it with an 8 volt from my power bank via the transformer that comes with a dummy battery. You can also watch that review. It comes with a connector that increases the voltage from 5 volts to 8 volts, then to this video light. That's how I'm planning to use it. Hopefully nothing will break when I reassemble it. So now I have that connection from the battery directly to the back of the circuit board where I have the AC adapter jack. Okay, we're good on AC, still working. Now I'm going to attach the battery and see what happens. Now it's working. I actually contemplated installing the front panel upside down. Just want to reverse the brand name because it's aggravating. Sorry, Andoer. You let me down 2 times already. I loved your products, but I'm going to start the test. Battery is now working because it's now tapped into the power port. Just making sure everything is set to maximum power. Okay, I'm gonna have to dial down the aperture to avoid damaging my sensor. Just a little more tweak and we're ready to set up time lapse. Well, if something smokes here or burns, you're gonna see it in the footage for sure. So just keep watching. Time lapse is coming. I'm gonna stop the recording and set up a time lapse really quick. Two are still going. Batteries are too hot. Hope they didn't gas out. One hour in, we have 2 bars, half battery left. So the second one to go is the Ulanzi 96 LED. This one's still strong. Okay, this one is almost completely out. So I'm going to recharge the batteries now. Finally full. It took probably 4 to 5 hours. Is it actually what you expected? Please comment below. And before you go, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, turn on the notification bell if you want to receive notifications twice a week when we upload the newest videos. Thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye!